Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Lady of the Throne Astrology, and I am here with your divine astrology, but this time I am going to go by zodiac sign, but these are going to be your healing messages for the month of January. So these are going to be just healing messages for whoever needs it, whoever resonates with it, and whoever feels that this is their message. So please keep in mind that all of these messages today may not resonate with you. It may not resonate with everyone here, but they are for healing purposes. And I'm here to just provide to people things that they need to hear at this time to help you, to bring some type of spiritual healing and advice to you, prophecies, or anything that you may be going through in your life. So I am going to go through zodiac signs since it is easier for me to do that. That way you can feel like it really does resonate with you because it's according to your birthday, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, beginning now. For the sign of Taurus, I'm going to open the Bible to any random page, just wherever my anointed fingers guide me. And I've got it. Let's see for Taurus what is going on here. Okay, I have turned to page 978, Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 15. This chapter is named Threat of Captivity. Threat of Captivity. Hear and pay attention. Do not be arrogant, for the Lord has spoken. Hear and pay attention. Do not be arrogant, for the Lord has spoken. Taurus, it's something about listening skills, listening to what, for some of you, it's listening to your own thoughts. For others of you, this is listening to what God, your Father, is trying to tell you. You need to pay attention to something because maybe there's something that you've been arrogant about, and that's why God is saying, do not be arrogant. You need to really hear me out at this time, and you need to really listen to what I'm telling you. Verse 16, give glory to the Lord your God before he brings the darkness, before your feet stumble on the darkening hills. So this is a warning, Taurus. Whether you're a male or a female, you're being warned. Because there's something. First of all, let's define what is the meaning of Lord. A Lord is a person of high divinity and high authority over a huge amount of people, for the reason that is demonstrative of qualities that correlate to royalty in heaven, leadership and kingship in the kingdom of heaven. So a ruler of heaven, a child of heaven. So a Lord can really be a person who you deem to be as your Lord and Savior. Think about it, Taurus. Who has been helping you achieve success? Who has been helping you get to the next day? Who has been helping you accomplish things? It's not going to be a person who is physically doing these things. It is going to be a powerful deity, a God who is doing these things. who has the ability to do it, because every word has been masterful in order to get you where you have prayed that you wanted to be. But there's something about an arrogance where I think you wanted people to think you did it yourself. Wow. So now there's a threat of captivity here, where you could possibly go, you could be held captive. The enemy is sending a lot of threats your way, because you're arrogant about you wanting people to know what you have done, and you wanting people to know that it was you, has made room for your feet to stumble. Not literally, but what this means biblically is you've allowed room for something to come crumbling down in your life, or something to pile up on you, because now you've attracted people who are bad to you, because you wanted people to know that something that you've done was just all you. You could have been disregarding the actual source of your power, or you could have been disregarding the heavenly angel or the heavenly being that has helped you. Listen to this verse again. Remember, this chapter is chapter 13, Jeremiah. Threat of captivity. Hear and pay attention. Do not be arrogant, for the Lord has spoken. See, God already told you something about something. You weren't really paying attention. You weren't listening. See, you were so busy communicating things outwardly to the public and saying certain things that doesn't really reflect the works of what God did, but you instead took ownership yourself. And God is saying you should be giving your Lord, Taurus, like I said, going back to the meaning of Lord, that one God, that one deity, that one ruler that has made certain things happen for you, that you're trying to disregard and discredit, instead saying that you did it all on your own. Because when you do this, you could really stumble on darkening hills. A lot of things can lead to destruction when you're not giving the glory fully to God. You have been blessed with the ability to make more money because of God. You have been blessed with the ability to heal from things that you didn't know how to heal from because of your first encounter with God. You have been blessed through the love of God, the love that God has for you. You've been blessed to receive more attention, supporters, because of one deity who you still fail to acknowledge as the one who did this all for you. So there's something here. It's not saying that you don't love God, and this is not saying that Taurus doesn't pray, and it doesn't say that Taurus doesn't worship, and it doesn't say that Taurus doesn't love God. I know you do. But the way you portray it has now led to people trying to take you captive. A lot of people are coming up against you now because it was a pride thing. It was arrogance. It was like, let me tell you what it's like. In the background, you love God, you say that, right? You say these positive things, you worship God, right? But when it comes to your work life, your accomplishments, your money, the things you have, it's a me thing. It's like, I did this. Look at my hard work. Look at what I did. This is what I did. I accomplished this. I made millions, or I made thousands, or I did this in my life. I am the blah 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 of this company. Me. But Taurus, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It just wasn't you. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. Like, your achievements in your life would have never been possible to happen if you didn't have one specific angel working with you, or this specific deity allowing you to work in its energy in order for you to produce something for yourself using the deity's energy. You don't get how you needed that in order to be the person that you are. See, you think before I knew I was me, I had already seen success. But the way heaven and the divine works is, we see you before you see it. And what you see now is a result of it. The eyes have already seen what you can do and what you can't do. So don't forget to acknowledge and pay homage to the most important thing in your life, who you really do need. All right, that was a very strong message here for Taurus in the month of January.